Culinary Science with Brenten!
Alright, so today what we're going to be working on is what I'm going to call pork and lemon stew. It's a new creation. We just made it today, first time, and we tried it. It tastes pretty good so far. But what we're going to do is we're going to try to determine what cheese is best with a control group. So what we're starting with here is we started with a chili base, like the pre-made at the store, the whole just add water kind of chili. And then we put in beans that we had left soaking for 2 days. Now you don't want to put salt when you soak your beans in the water you soak your beans in, because then the beans absorb the salt instead of the water, and they end up very dry, and then you have crunchy beans, and no one likes crunchy beans. Then what we did was we added some lemon pepper seasoning, and we added some bow tie noodles for extra substance, because in the beginning it was more of like a broth focused. And then we have chopped ham and ground sausage. Now, theoretically what you could do is you could add different meats and seasonings to the base and see where that goes, but this is what we're working with today. Now, if we go right over here, we have a control group, because what we're trying to determine is if this is the kind of soup you'd want to put a cheese in, because not all stews are good with cheese. Some of them are, a lot of them are actually, and so we're trying to determine if this is one of the ones that's good with cheese. So we're going to go over to our control group. We're going to have them introduce themselves.
Coleman James come from Martin.
Grace Olivia.
This is Kinsey Beth. She's a little camera shy. Alright.
What? I thought.
Okay. So we're going to start with the control. Alright. Now, considering what you just eaten, do you think it would be better or worse with cheese?
Better.
Better with cheese?
Better with cheese.
Better with.
You think it would be better? Okay. Everyone's going to have a bit of water to cleanse their palate before we move on to the cheese. And now what we're starting with will be the mild cheddar.
What? Cheddar? What?
Yes, cheddar.
What? Cheddar?
As you can see, it's really melty in there.
What? Material?
Make sure we get cheese, but not too much cheese so that it doesn't overpower the dish. And that these people aren't making judgments based on how much they like the cheese rather than how much they like the dish with the cheese.
I want more water. I want more water.
And you get more water in just a moment. Alright, now considering what you just tasted, do you think with this cheese it was better or worse than what you just had?
Better.
Better.
Alright, so we all like the cheddar. Now
Did you try the cheddar, Brenten?
I have not tried the cheddar.
It's it! Yay! Forbidden!
That is actually a really good cheese. Alright, now we're going to try. This is the cheddar jack. So it's a mix of cheddar cheese and Monterey Jack.
Cheddar jack. Okay.
Alright, now we're going to pass out the water. While I try this. Now, do you think that cheese was better or worse than the first cheese you tried?
Better.
You think that cheese was better? What do you think?
I kind of like them the same.
You like them the same?
Me
And
too.
which one do you think?
I like them the same too. But better.
You think it was better? Okay. So I actually think that the mild cheddar was better, but that's my own personal opinion. That's why we do focus groups, to determine what the most people would like. And see, if you were a chef working in a restaurant and this was the first time you tried this dish, you'd want to make sure that the menu reflected what the most people liked, and then you would allow substitutions.
Excuse me.
But the base would probably come with the
Excuse me.
Monterey Jack at this point, or the Cheddar Jack.
Excuse me.
And that was our focus group. Everyone say bye.
Bye.